Hi everyone, I'm Jennifer and I wanted to welcome you to my channel, and I'm going to have different videos on here about nature, gardening, my cats, and then eventually I'm going to shift over to tiny house living because I'm going to become a nomad here. But for today, we're digging up potatoes. I'm very excited. I just pulled my plant. You can see that the leaves have died back, and that's what they look like, and that's how I knew that they were ready to be pulled. If you look over here, you can see that these leaves are starting to go. They've got some brown on their tips and they're starting to curl up. They probably need a little bit of water too. Although it's been raining like monsoon season here in Ohio where I live currently. But just the last couple of days of sun have kind of done that. Anyway, that's what the other potato plants look like. There's also some kale growing down here, but we're not going to really talk about that today. Anyway, these are the potato plants that are still in the process of making their little potatoes. And then there's some more over here. And you can see, I mean, they've definitely been eaten by something. It could be anything. You can see stuff crawling on them now. But these potatoes are not quite ready. I could dig them up for new potatoes, but it feels like a waste. It's kind of like eating green tomatoes when they're, to their full state at red. Anyway, that's what these look like. These are not ready to go yet. You can see they're still standing pretty upright. I don't know if I can get back far enough, but you can see that they're still standing pretty upright. This one down here is going to be ready to go shortly, down by the door over there. So anyway, today we're going to be digging up potatoes. All I did was put a shovel in the ground and just pulled up and pulled a couple of these out right now. You can see these are just simple red potatoes from the grocery store. I did not chit them. I let them get roots on them, and then I literally just came out and dumped them in the ground. And hats off to Epic Gardening. I want to give him some credit. Kevin over there at Epic Gardening was the one who suggested just putting rooted potatoes in the ground instead of waiting to chit them and then cut them. I just pulled this potato off. You can see the stem right there. Isn't that awesome? It just blows my mind. Maybe it's a root. So those are my potatoes. These may be called red rose, I'm not sure. And then as you can see, I'm just pulling up on this. A couple of them are right at the surface level. So I'm going to move this around a little bit. Oh, see right there. It's like Easter egg hunting. Oh my goodness, check that out. Right, there's a new one. I must have already severed the roots on that one. Here's another one right here. Look at that. Oh, aren't those gorgeous? I just pulled up 5 new potatoes that I'm going to eat for dinner. I don't know how many more are in here. I don't know how deeply they grew. Well, that's pretty gross. That must have been I'm really hoping that was the mother potato, because otherwise that's pretty nasty. There's that one. Look, you can see they're still growing. I think what I'm going to do, look at that. That is so gross. I do hope it's the mother potato. I'm going to stop. I hope that's not it for the plant. I have 9 other potato plants, so I'm not going to be upset about that. But you can see there's still a little potato growing right there. And then I think I saw another one down here somewhere. So all I'm going to do is take another real quick peek. Seems like they were right up at the surface. I'm going to put this back in the ground and hope for the best.